Hello, good morning. As you can see, I'm currently in bed and I still sound so sick and I want to whisper because my housemate is right next door, but she knows I film videos. By the way, hi, hello, welcome to this video. Typical me, just going straight into the conversation. When I was in school, I used to fake sick a lot, right? Because I hated school, which I'm totally fine with that. I regret nothing. Like, I was an A student. I just didn't like going to school. As an adult, when I'm sick, I automatically assume that I'm faking it because I did so much when I was younger to try and get out of school. But I think I'm actually sick, and I keep like sitting there thinking, why don't I feel good? And then I'm like, I think I'm ill. So that's the thing. As you would have just seen, I have my coffee and my dark chocolate. I don't know what's up with my stomach lately. I don't know if it's my IBS. I don't know if it's stress. I don't know if I have a stomach bug that's kind of linked to this cold. But I have no appetite during the day at the moment. Like, I feel sick and I have to TMI, go to the toilet from like everything that I eat, which is really annoying. But I'm kind of fancying an acai bowl today. I figure that since it's like my last 2 weeks in London and I have the day off work today because they have like, so I'm working as a barista at the moment, and they have a rule that like if you've been sick then you can't come in 2 days because you're working with like a lot of food, especially if you're a barista. You're literally making people's milk here, so I don't want to get people sick. That's gross. That's why I have a day off work today. I don't know why I just explained that all to you. So I think what I might do is go into Oxford Circus and go to Whole Foods, and they have an acai bar there and I can get some acai. Right now I can't stomach the thought of eating anything, but the problem is my weight has dropped quite a lot. When I say quite a lot, it's like 3 to 4 kilos in the past few months. But when you're my size, like I'm 5'1" and I was already like really not underweight, low on weight, 3 to 4 kilos is actually quite a lot. I need to try and eat as much as I can. So basically whenever I feel like something, I'm like, I have to eat that. Today I feel like an acai bowl. It's so funny because like I feel like I should spend these next 2 weeks like really being a tourist and really like milking London, but I'm kind of over it. I'm over the crowds, and I think it's half term at the moment, which is just so much worse. I'm ready to go home. I know I will regret it if I don't use all of the opportunities that I have. Yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now and like try and make myself look semi-presentable. Like, what, nearly 9 AM and I'm still in bed, which is very unlike me. It's Thursday today. On Monday I started work. Get this. This is what I do to make sure people get their coffee. I started work at 5:45 AM. That's probably why I'm ill. My body is like rejecting getting up at that time. I had to get up at 4:45 in the morning and go get the tube. At least I know when I get back to Adelaide that will not be happening because like Adelaide is very asleep at that time. And then I worked from 7 till 3 on Tuesday, and then I was meant to work yesterday afternoon, but I felt horrific in so many different ways, and then I still don't feel great today. So I just left my house and there's no one on my street, which is a real rarity, and that's part of the reason that I haven't been vlogging lately. I haven't done any vlogging while I've been living in London because it is busy all the time. Like, for instance, I walked to work at like 5 o'clock in the morning the other day and there were people still on the streets everywhere, probably from the night before, let's be real. I don't live in like the best area, which is a big part of the reason that I am moving. Also at my house, all of my housemates work from home. They're always in the house and we have very thin walls, and so it's not embarrassing and they know that I film videos. It really puts me off. I'm about to walk to Oxford Circus. It's now 10:15. I was gonna leave a lot earlier than this. Number one, I couldn't be bothered to get out of bed. Number two, I was just speaking to my mum on the phone, just updating her with everything. I thought I was leaving from Heathrow Airport, and then mum was just like, oh, so what made you choose Gatwick to leave from? Thanks for letting me know, mum, because I had no idea my itinerary said Gatwick. I'm really glad she said that. Anyway, I am heading out to Oxford Circus, as you do. Like, in a month's time, the thought of saying I'm heading to Oxford Circus for an acai bowl is very laughable. But yeah, I'm heading to Oxford Circus to go to Whole Foods to get an acai bowl because I just feel like it might cure me. Then I am gonna go to Soho. I'm gonna go to Carnaby Street because I need to go to Benefit, maybe get my eyebrows done, and I need to go to the coffee shop I like. Anyway, now I'm on a busy street, so I'm gonna go. I hate how when I'm sick, I literally feel anxious because I'm like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel weird? What's wrong? What's going on? And then before I know it, I've got anxiety and everything is bad and I need to put my camera away so people... making my way to the National Portrait Gallery. I've just been in Soho. Also, there are a lot of stationary cars just looking at me. They're just looking. Anyway, you would have seen I had that amazing acai bowl plus some coffee, and I just went to this chocolate shop and picked up some really nice dark chocolate. I'll show you guys later. And they gave me a rum truffle, so that was great. You would think in London people are used to this kind of thing. It's a rare occasion where I have the house to myself, which is great. Don't get me wrong, I love my housemates and I love them when they're in, but it means that I can vlog without feeling a little bit embarrassed, because sometimes, like, I know that they're right next door and they can probably hear everything I'm saying, and I don't know what makes me feel weird and awkward. It's like 6 o'clock. I barely have spoken to you guys all day because it's London and it's busy. I'm about to run a bath. As you saw this morning, I had that acai bowl, which was like exactly what I needed. And so on top of this acai bowl was this little peanut sweet thing. The guy just ended up putting it on there for me because I was asking him what it was, and I was like, oh my god, I love peanut butter, it's so good. And he's like, I'm gonna put this on top for you. Okay, I can't argue with that. That acai bowl was really, really good, and I had it in one of my favorite coffee places. It's on Carnaby Street. It's the Department of Coffee and Other Social Affairs. I actually bought a mug from there today as well. I collect mugs. Some people collect stamps, some people collect spoons. I collect mugs. It says coffee first, your mundane bullshit later. I love it. It's coming back to Oz with me. And then I went to this chocolate place. I think I said that earlier because I had this truffle. What was it? This is why I like going to fancy places. You get truffles. It was like buttercream with rum or something, and it was so boozy. But the weird thing is, like, I don't drink alcohol and I don't really like the taste of alcohol. I love alcoholic truffles and I don't know why. The woman that sort of talked me like round everything, she was just so lovely and so full of information that I couldn't not buy anything. Like, it was one of those really awkward situations. So I went for the cheapest thing ever and I bought some chocolate frogs. So these are like 2 chocolate frogs. I don't know how much weight this is. It'd be like 50 grams. It wouldn't even be 50 grams, like 30 grams dark chocolate. And it was £4. £4. But you know what? She was a lovely lady and I got a free truffle. So I can't complain too much. And then I bought some protein bars. So I had the grenade bar and I was in Pret a Manger getting some work done, and then it was buy one get one half price at Holland & Barrett, so I got a second one. I'm going to try and save this for my travels in the upcoming few weeks. I'm not sure it will last until then. Kind of just had a touristy day today. I was going to train at the gym, but to be honest, this cold or whatever I have has really just knocked it out of me. Even the thought of lifting up a weight is like, oh my god, that's painful. So not painful, but just like so much effort. I'm just gonna rest, it's gonna be okay. I've got a long work day tomorrow. I've got an 8-hour shift and I start at 7, so I'm better off just resting to make sure I'm good for that. Now I'm gonna run a bath, get a few things organized for tomorrow, and sort of just chill. Like, to be honest, today's been pretty boring. It's been kind of a lonely day, but it is what it is. Yeah, I felt a little bit rough a little earlier, just mentally I wasn't feeling good. Feeling a bit better now, which is good. It'll be good tomorrow, even though I just said good a lot of times. Even though I really don't want to work at this current place that I'm working at, it does get me out the house and it does give me something to do and something to think about. Yeah, my life's really not that interesting. So my bath is running, and while it runs, I thought I would just say, in terms of the way that I eat right now, I literally have no structure, which is not always a good thing. I essentially eat what I want when I want. I guess I'm lucky to be able to say that, because a lot of people, if they did eat what they want when they want, it wouldn't look so good. I don't track macros at the moment. I don't track calories. I don't really eat set meals. I'm not gonna lie, like, what day was it? On Tuesday, I actually ate set meals, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all of that. And my stomach was like, no. So it's kind of a vicious circle right now, because when I actually eat like a normal person, I seem to have like stomach issues, and then it all sort of goes through me and then I'm back at square one. Yet when I seem to just graze and eat little things during the day, I do a lot better. I don't do well at all with a lot of food in my stomach except at night. For some reason at night when I have dinner and then I have a snack, I can have a lot of food sitting in my stomach and it's totally fine. It's just during the day. I wake up in the morning, that varies every single day. For example, today I woke up at about 7, I ended up getting up about 8 or so, but tomorrow I start work at 7, so I'll be getting up at 6, and then I always have my dark chocolate and my coffee because it's my favorite thing in the world. So tomorrow I'll probably have my dark chocolate on the way to work and then my coffee when I get to work, and then I don't tend to eat again until about 10 or 11, so I let my stomach settle a little bit. That's just what works for me, and what I do eat at that time really varies because it depends if I am at work or if I'm at home. So if I'm at work, maybe I'll eat, like, we have these porridge pots that just end up getting wasted, so I might eat one of those, or I might buy a yogurt with some fruit. It really depends what I feel like. Then I will usually eat again at about 3 o'clock or so. Sometimes that's like a lunch type meal, sometimes it's just grazing. Again, it varies. And then I always have a big dinner around 8 o'clock and then a big snack around 9 o'clock, because that just seems to be weirdly when my stomach is like okay with food. I don't know, I'm gonna sort it out when I get back home to Adelaide. I'm gonna get myself back into a proper structured eating routine. I might start tracking macros again. I'll take you guys along with me because I am losing a lot of weight. My weight, I'm not gonna say what my weight is, it's not at a healthy range right now, like at all, and it's definitely affecting me in a lot of different ways. Right now I'm just trying to focus on getting through the next few weeks and then I can focus on it. I have too much going on and too much stress in my life right now to prioritize that. It's a bit random, but it is what it is, and I'm happy, and that's what matters. So I'm gonna go soak in a bath now. It's gonna be glorious. This meal has got to absolutely be an Amy Louise Fit OG specialty. I have rice, which I've added some ginger to because I love the taste and it seems to just feel good with my stomach. In here, I have green beans, broccoli, mushrooms, canned tomatoes, chicken, olives, some beetroot, some nutritional yeast because I'm trying to use up everything I own, avocado, lettuce, again I had to use it up, ketchup, mustard, I think that's everything, plus like a heap of spices. I'm gonna dig into this. Like I said, I eat a pretty hefty meal at night because that's just what works for me, and I'm absolutely keen as a bean to eat this. I'm just sitting here and I'm bored, so I'm thinking because I'm bored, I can't believe I'm going back to Australia. Most of all, I can't believe that I feel so good about it. Like, honestly, a month ago, I was still saying you could not pay me to go back to Australia, and now I'm like, get me back. I don't know what happened. I just felt the need to turn on my camera and just inform you all of that. I don't know why, but when I lay back, oh my gosh, I get really congested. So that was not a good idea because now I really need to go blow my nose, I'm sorry. My little dessert time, aka my favourite time, is some Greek yogurt, some frozen berries, which you can see under here, some Rice Krispies or Rice Bubbles, and a nice helping of peanut butter. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, my favourite thing in the world. That was just a little updated what I eat in a day style video. As you can see, my eating is kind of weird, kind of, maybe it's not as weird as I'm thinking, I don't know. Also remember that you don't see the little bits and pieces that I kind of eat during the day. Like when I was making my snack just then, I was drinking almond milk and I was like having a few spoonfuls of yogurt like straight from the tub while I was scooping it out. Take it with a pinch of salt, you know, like you don't see every single thing that goes into my mouth. You do you, I do me. All that rigmarole that I shouldn't even have to say. Anyway, oh my god, I sound so gross. I need to be up super early, so I am going to just chill and relax, read a book. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will be doing more videos from now on, and it's fun. Yeah, I'm really enjoying being back to the swing of things. I'll see you guys in my next video. Good night from me to you. What is that? Oh no, it's on my screen. Then